Hello, how you doing? We're doing 14 side quests, endwalker, and here we go. Aha, I knew I'd find one of you eventually. Can you talk? I have so many things I wish to ask you. We have learned much about you, thanks to our collaborators on Aetheris. Excuse me. But it has become clear there is a great deal they neglected to mention. Your stunted growth, for example. Rather than speculate on other crucial details we may have overlooked, we were hoping you could clarify a few things if that's alright. Thank you so much. A few of my fellow Loporits are sure to have burning questions of their own. If you could wait here a moment, I'll go fetch them. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, shall we get started? First, we'd like to ask about typical methods of stress relief. We have read that when thrust into a new and otherwise unfamiliar environment, the people of Aetheris can become quite stressed. Should the worst come to worst and they're forced to relocate here on the moon, well, we're considering a number of contingencies based on what we've read. But being a native of Aetheris yourself, we're quite curious to know how you prefer to relieve stress. I usually sleep my troubles away. Interesting. Perhaps we could consider creating sleep-inducing carrots to help people relax. That was most certainly enlightening. Thank you. We'll make a paradise out of the moon yet. Just wait and see. I too have a rather pertinent question. What do you people do for recreation? We have pored over every book provided to us from cover to cover, but the answer yet eludes us. As such, we're quite certain what few ideas we had for entertainment are wanting for inspiration. So tell us, what do you enjoy? Travel and exploration of the unknown can be quite exhilarating. Oh, good. There are a myriad places to visit on the moon aside from Moratorium. They all look more or less the same, though. I think I have a better idea of what needs to be done next. Thank you. One last question, if I may, and perhaps the most important we could ask of you. Do you like carrots? I love carrots. I'm glad to hear it. We need to eat too, though, so try to leave some for us. I think that covers everything. Thank you for your time. That was awfully nice of you, taking time to answer our questions. It was more helpful than you know. Every word of what you said is here in my notes, and I plan to share it with everyone. Mark my words, we'll transform the moon into a marvel unlike anything you've ever seen. Goodness, my apologies. I was rather preoccupied thinking about the rainbow crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? Their elemental energies are what make it possible for people to survive here on the moon. From the air we're breathing to the gravity that keeps us from haphazardly floating about, it's all thanks to those crystals. They require regular maintenance to maintain equilibrium though. And that's where I come in. If you've a mind to see how it's done, I could use an extra set of paws, or hands as your kind seems to insist on calling them. My friends will take care of the moon. More delicate work, so all you need to do is bring us a few aspected crystals. How about it? It's so nice to know people from Ethereus take an interest in their own ability to breathe. Now that we need to get started, Now what we need to get started are lightning and wind aspects of crystals, one each. You can find them at their respective sparkling supply stations. Once you have them, you'll want to deliver the lightning aspected crystal to the shine supervisor to the north. They're in charge of shininess, you know. The wind aspected crystal should go to Hopping Way near the entrance. I'll handle the fire and water aspected crystal, so you need simply resort to me once your crystals are disturbed. Oh, hello there. I don't suppose you've come to deliver a lightning aspected crystal. You have? Well then, stand back. I'll have those rainbow crystals sparkling like new in no time at all. It's you. You're here, which can only mean you have a crystal for me. Yes, that's the one I need. Thank you. You're back. I take it everything went according to plan. Then Marilatorium is safe for another day. This part of it, anyway. Though there is still one thing I wish the crystals could provide for us. Rain. Oh, how I long to see the shimmering raindrops that fall so freely on Aetheris. It's my dream to one day expand the capabilities of the rainbow crystals so we can do just that. Who knows, perhaps you'll need a parasol the next time you visit. But until then, I promise we'll keep the moon in tip-top condition. We do live here, after all. Just the person I was hoping to see. I'd like your thoughts on something if you have a moment. As you might have noticed, this park is rather drab as it is now, which is why I plan to plant flowers to liven things up a little. Of course, there's no guarantee my tastes are in line with those of your people. We have a wondrous assortment of plants that loving waste darlings, and it would mean the moon to me if you picked which flowers we use here in the park. Hooray! Do the gardens then. You're gonna love them, I know it. Oh shit, I didn't even know that was there. Well, what do you think? In my readings, I found that even a single species of flower can bloom in a number of colors, which is what makes them so appealing. Though it took a little work, these three specimens are capable of the same. They're all charming in their own way, but I couldn't possibly decide which one is best for the park. Which do you like best? Don't worry about giving a right or wrong answer. I trust your discerning eye. Ooh, I like these too. They sure make an impression with park visitors. Yes. A fine choice. Now let's take a few back to the park, shall we? Do be careful not to drop any along the way. The flowers, if you please. I'm told the people of Aetheris love nature, and the flowers are held in particularly high regard. I realize they're not quite the same, but I sure hope these brooms make the moon feel a little more like home. First things first, I need to plant as many of these flowers as I can. By the time I'm done, our gardens will be the place of joy and wonderment for all. You wait and see. Oh dear. Oh my, oh dear, this is terrible. Thank goodness you're here. There's a strange sound coming from the waterway. I think there might be something wrong with the water regulation system. What if the water starts to flow backwards, or worse, everything must be inspected from top to bottom? But time is of the essence, and I can't possibly hope to do it all on my own. Not as quickly as I'd like at any rate. Please say you will help. Oh, thank goodness. Look for the water towers to the north and you'll find the regulators. If you can take care of that, I will see to the rest. We can reconvene here when you've finished. You're nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. These are so cool. You hear an odd crumbling murmur. The machine seems to be malfunctioning. How did everything look on your side? A murmur by the northeast regulator. I think I know what the problem is. We release fish into the rivers so that our guests could go fishing, but they're likely attracted to the heat of the regulators. Not to worry, this is but one little bump on the road to building a fantastic recreational facility. And thanks to you, the path forward can be made smoother. When our work is finished, I hope you'll visit again and make the most of what we have to offer. If you're not too busy, might I trouble you to look into something for me? I recently heard word that one of our fellows is acting strangely near one of the water reserves in Greater Endsvale. Everyone knows the water is for our passengers to be, and if anything should happen to those reserves, it could ruin everything. I doubt they would talk to me, but I suspect they might be willing to confess their plans if you ask them. You'll help, won't you? The reserve you're looking for is on the northern end of Great End's Vale. Please hurry before they do anything foolish. La, who are you? What's the matter? Suspicious, me, but why? I haven't done anything wrong. J was teaching me about telling fortunes, and I've been trying to practice so I could show the others how it's done. In fact, I even made my own carrot cards. Though they're not quite as fancy as J's, I tried using them to see what good fortune will come in the people of Aetheris to the people of Aetheris when they visit the moon, but maybe I did it wrong, but the cards had nothing good to say. I got the complete opposite, so I thought I'd try again after purifying myself in the water here. That is what you people do, yes? I read that it's possible to purify oneself using water. But I don't feel as if anything has changed. Maybe I've missed a step somewhere? Could you draw the water for me? Coming from Heidelin's Chosen, I'm sure it'd be the most purifyingest water ever. All you have to do is fill my empty bottle with water and pour it on me. Please, the outcome of my carrot card reading is in your hands. Ah, how refreshing. Feel like a brand new Lopper. Already I can feel my spirit overflowing with good fortune. Time to have another look at these carrot cards and see what awaits the people of Aetheris. Well, did you find out what that good-for-nothing was up to? Oh, really? Well, that's actually quite admirable, making such efforts to understand the cultures of Aetheris. That said, I'm not sure this one is meant to redraw cards until they find desired results. Or perhaps I misheard how fortune-telling is meant to work. Maybe I should go and talk to them about that. Then again, there seems been no harm done, and they mean well. Perhaps I'll discuss the finer points of card reading with them another day. Thank you for looking into this. I thought I knew everything, but now I've realized just how much there is I still do not know. A whole wide universe. That's it for the moon. Next up would be Brad's up. 2 seconds. Okay. Such a precious trinket. Yet its owner makes no effort to come and retrieve it. I do hope this doesn't mean. Well, if it isn't the brave soul who protected us from the beasts, and perfect timing no less. Might I ask you a small favor? I'm looking for the owner of a missing item, you see. I was just cleaning up the shop when I found this unraveled woven band under the counter. A husband and wife visited here the other day, and I'm quite certain it belongs to them. I was hoping to return it to its rightful owner, but they've not stopped by since. I fear the worst, but I am hope that they are well. I would search for them myself, but I cannot leave the shop unattended. Might you be so kind as to go in my stead? I believe the wife mentioned she was an alchemist at the High Crucible. For the life of me, I cannot remember her name, though I do recall that she had long and striking red hair. Yes, we were at Mercedes when the final days came, but what of it? Forgive me, I still find it hard to remember that day. My band. I was wondering where it had gone. My husband gave me this, and now it all is all I have to remember him by. Stubborn to the end, that one. He distracted the beast so that I was able to flee, then went off to save the others. The Radiant Host found me later. They told me he was gone, with not even a corpse left to bury. To tell the truth, I have been a loss ever since. How do I carry on knowing that he gave his life for mine? We had so many plans. What our home would be like, what our children's names would be. And now, nothing. Just a circle of woven thread he once slipped on my wrist, and the memory of how happy we were to share our lives with each other. So I go on living, because anything else would tarnish that memory. Forgive my outbursts. It has just all been so much. At least the Crucible has been keeping me busy. I think that's what I need now. Welcome back. Were you able to track down the couple? I do hope they are safe. Oh dear, I am terribly sorry to hear that. At least we were able to return the band as a memento for the woman, as a small solace as that may be. That woven bracelet is a talisman of sorts. It creates a bond between gods and mortals. The tighter its braiding, the stronger protection it offers from a fate most dreadful. In Razahan, it is tradition to present one to your lover, to beseech the gods to offer divine protection to one for whom you care deeply. It would seem her husband's prayer was heard, though tragically at the cost of his own life. I imagine she will need time to heal, but I hope that she will visit again, that I might offer what comfort and kindness I may. At any rate, I thank you for attending to this task for me. Wait, hold up. Okay. I'll save you for last because you're level 90. I can't do you. But you'll just be here. Okay. You're the adventurer who fought off the blasphemies with us, yes? Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. Please just do me one favor. Just act as if nothing is the matter. If you're going to make these wild accusations of me, you best have some damn proof. I told you, I've never seen your damn ring. Now I'll be on my way. How can you speak such lies? That ring was my most precious keepsake. Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that should do. Thank you. Yo, was it? If it wouldn't be too much of a bother, could I trouble you to assist us in an investigation of sorts? As you may have observed, that young woman believes that her ring was stolen by that uncouth young man who has just walked away. She has no physical evidence, and yet I cannot help but believe she is telling the truth. And so I hatched a plan. I would make a show of diffusing the argument and allow the man to walk freely away. Then I would have him followed that we might glean some insight as to whether or not he committed a crime. That said, it would be far too suspicious if I were to tell the man all by myself. Let's say I pretend that I am showing you a visitor to our fair city around the area. That way, I do believe we could approach him without arousing too much suspicion. Splendid. I cannot thank you enough. Let us follow that rather unpleasant fellow. I believe I saw him heading in the general direction of Buge. The captain has asked me to keep the young lady safe until this matter is resolved. If she truly has been the target of a crime, she may very well be in danger still. I have no evidence, but it was that man. I swear to you on my life. Okay. Alright. Very well then. Again, all I ask is that you act as natural and inconspicuous as possible. We'll just see what happens. So much for the vaunted Radiant host. Didn't suspect a thing, did she? With what everyone's skittering about like frightened little rats, these are fine times for those in my line of work. Did you see the object he was examining? It certainly appeared to be the stolen ring to me, but let us not reveal ourselves quite yet. With any luck, he will unwittingly lead us to his hideout. Here is my plan. I will pretend as if I'm giving you, a mere traveler, a tour of the city. Then we follow him without getting too close, of course. The last thing we want to do is blow our cover. God damn it. God damn it, I hate these quests. Okay. Okay, finally. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen a ring of this make, and inlaid with exotic jadeite, no less. Yes, this should sell for a good coin. Just as I suspected, he had the ring all along. Well, I dare say it's time we interrupted this little transaction. Might I trouble you to summon my subordinate for good measure? I will keep watch here to ensure that neither the man nor his accomplice escapes. How fares the investigation, friend? A rare jadeite ring, you say? That matches this young woman's testimony exactly. It would seem you caught the culprit red-handed. At any rate, I will make for the scene of the crime at once, and do not worry, we will not trouble you for any further aid. I assure you the Radiant House can more than handle a couple of common ruffians. Above all, it is because of your efforts that this dear woman will be united with her precious keepsake before long. In my captain's stead, allow me to reward you for your kind deeds, and with that, I must be off. Wait, could it be? Yes, you're one of the heroes that helped fend off the beast for us. Oh, what an honor it is to actually speak with you. Do you remember me? Perhaps not, but I was one of those you saved from the ravening horde. I cannot begin to express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know that the little ones you helped to rescue are safe as well. So enamored are they with you and your friends that they've decided to put together a few gifts for you. Might do you take the time to visit them over on Paxa's path? They'd be even more thrilled to meet you than I. You look lost, miss. Mildred told us not to talk to strangers. Really? Well, I miss Yastola's friend too. She saw I was in trouble and fought off monsters with her magic, just to protect me. She's the most powerful mage in the whole wide world. Nah, Mr. Thancred is the best. He's strong and brave and gentle. I was so scared, but he saved me and carried me all the way back to my mama. just like a princess. Fine, they're both the best. Wait, miss, maybe you can help us. Do you think you could pick up what kind of flowers they like? We're making flower crowns. We want them to be really, really happy here and stay for a while. Will you help us, pretty please? So I haven't decided we want to finish the crowns before supper. Well, miss, did you find flowers suitable for Miss Jola? This pink color is perfect. It will look good with her pretty black dress. My turn, my turn. Which flower did you pick for Mr. Thancred? The little red flower. Why, it reminds me of the flash of his blade when he drove the monsters away. Bam, bam, bam. Like a fireworks at a festival. Thank you so much, miss. We're going to have so much fun making crowns for them. There's lots to do, so we'll see you around. Oh, can you tell Mirren that we'll be a little late? We were supposed to be back a while ago. You don't say. It sounds as if you were a great help to the children. To think that such a hero would be so kind as to assist our daily affairs. I cannot bear to think what would have happened to them were you not there to save them. Because of you, they have been given another chance at life. Flowers may be a small token, but this really means a lot to them. I am sure your friends will understand that, and this is for me to thank you for all you have done. You are one of the brave souls who fought to save our city, yes? You will always be welcomed, honored guests in Rabathahan. 4 more quests here. I'm actually gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.